Hey, it's 11 o'clock. I left the house for my walk. It's been raining, so the ground's a bit wet, path's a bit muddy. So I was just going to go over to the pond I've been over the last couple of days. So they're digging up the I'm not sure if the camera's showing it. They're doing some kind of digging work on the actual flats. I've never seen that before. I've no idea what they're building or what they're doing. Putting pipes down or something maybe. So yeah, it's annoying. Anyway, hopefully it's nothing's gonna be there permanent. Like hopefully they're not gonna block it off forever. I would have thought so. I'm sure it's just under the ground and they'll probably put a pipe down or something and then cover it over and let people on there again. I'm not too sure. But yeah, we'll see. Got nothing to say as usual. Got quite a few I've got some poetry to recite when I get to the birds. When I'm hanging out with my birdie buddies, my feathered friends, we'll do some poetry together. People seem to like these walks. I should just shut up and just show the scenery actually. I think that might be better. Maybe more fun. Maybe I'll put a bit of music over it. That requires me to do editing. I try and do these walkies now without too much editing. If I can put it straight up to YouTube rather than having to mess around with it beforehand, it's a lot quicker for me to do, especially when I've got my blog to do as well. But yeah, we'll see. It's so bright out today. I need to invest in some sunglasses, I think, because it's a bit too bright. The sun's low in the sky in this kind of time of year. So it's like if you walk into, it feels like you just searing into your face. So you can hardly keep your eyes open properly because the sun's blinding you. Anyway, I might as well go to the. Yes, a bit slippery on the pathway. You feel your feet sort of slipping underneath you as you just sort of take a step forward. Your foot kind of slides back behind you almost. So hopefully I don't land into some kind of heap. Although it might be funny for you guys to see me stack it. It won't be no fun for me and my old bones. And they pop to the shop as well, get some milk. I've run out of milk. How can I have a lovely cup of tea when I've got no milk? How can I have a nice bowl of cereal when I've got no milk? So yeah. Oh bugger, I just realised there's a shop up here. Up here, well, there used to be a shop up here. I could have nipped in there and got some milk. I didn't think about it, I didn't bring any money out with me. I was going to go home and then back out again. But I just thought there is a shop up the corner that I could pick some milk up from. Oh, never mind. The exercise will do me good, eh? That's the whole point of this exercise. The whole point of this exercise is to get some exercise. Some people have spoken about the. But then again, people were mentioning the actor who played Darth Vader. How Dave Prowse, is it? In the UK, when we were kids, he used to be the Green Cross Code man, who was kind of like our guy who told us how to cross the road safely. Stop, think, listen, or something like that. So you have to stop on the edge of the curve, and you have to look both ways. Look and listen for cars. Stop, look and listen, something like that. And then you have to look again. It says, look again. So basically just go, don't get run over. Basically, that's all I'm saying. I've heard it hurts. It's smart somewhat. It may be an impediment to life, getting run over. So try not to do it. Always follow your Green Cross code. There you go. That's your safety advice for the day. As I already mentioned, I've got to bring my music out with me today. Got halfway across that first field, I was like, oh, I haven't got my bloody Kindle with me. can't listen to any tunes. Never mind. I've had to hear the sounds of nature. Well, at the moment, the sounds of cars going past on the high road. It's quite busy here. A lot of cars parked up here. This car park is full. Look at they all out feeding the birds. No feeding bread. There you go. Sign up saying no feeding bread. But they brought that in a long time ago about not feeding them bread. But now they reckon because people weren't feeding them bread, they're not getting as much food as they used to get. That's just according to my sister anyway. She reckons they've rescinded the stop feeding order and asked people to start feeding them again. But I think I'm going to walk a different way around this time. I've always walked the same direction around. I'm going to go a different way. Might invest in some bird seed or some mealworm or something like that. My sister was saying about this pond. It did used to be like a concrete oval. That's what it was, just a concrete oval. Back when we were kids. There used to be a public toilet around here as well, actually. Like a downstairs public toilet. I don't know whatever happened to that. That was around here somewhere. Whoopsie daisy. Whoop. Whoa, sliding around on the mud there. I went for a last little ride on the mud. Determined not to fall over. Don't want to fall over, that would be embarrassing. Got all the birdies. Whoa. Hey, beautiful swan. Someone's dropped their fidget spinner. There's a fidget spinner on the ground down there. Can you see it? Someone's left their fidget spinner in the mud. What are those birds? The little white ones. Little white with grey wings. Egrets or something like that maybe? I have no idea. Hello goosies. Someone was saying this might turn into an episode of when animals attack at some point. I hope that doesn't prove to be the case. Mind you, this is Leytonstone, where Alfred Hitchcock was born. Author of the Birds, director of the Birds, should I say? The movie where the birds do attack. Let's hope that doesn't happen, eh, Mr. Goose? Or Mrs. Goose? I'm just going to recite some poetry to you as well. I thought, instead of just sitting there looking all, you know, friendly, I might choose you as the recipient of a poem of the day. But you've all wandered off instead. Gooses on the ground here. Where are they? There they are. Little gooses. They really aren't that scared. They're really quite used to people now. Someone just went past on a bike with a little baby buggy like behind it. Swerved right near them, going around me, but they didn't bat an eyelid. These guys have had enough swimming for today by the looks of it. just gonna chillax. I saw a heron here yesterday. Actually, was it here? Somewhere here. I'm gonna look, see if I can find that heron again. Meanwhile, I think I'm gonna recite a poem to these guys. See if I can do that, dropping my phone over the fence, because that would be annoying. It's a poem called. It's a ballad. Poem by Charles Lamb. In a costly palace, youth goes clad in gold. In a wretched workhouse, age's limbs are cold. There they sit, the old men by a shivering fire. Still close and closer cowering, warmth is their desire. In a costly palace, when the brave gallants dine, they have store of good venison with old canary wine. With singing and music to heighten the cheer, coarse spits with grudging are the pauper's best fare. In a costly palace, youth is still caressed by a train of attendants which laugh at my young lord's jest. In a wretched workhouse the contrary prevails. Does age begin to prattle? No men hearkeneth to his tales. In a costly palace, if the child with a pin do but chance to prick a finger, straight the doctor is called in. In a wretched workhouse men are left to perish for want of proper cordials which their old age might cherish. In a costly palace youth enjoys his lust. In a wretched workhouse age in corners thrust. Think upon the former days when he was well to do, had children to stand by him, both friends and kinsmen too. In a costly palace youth his temples hides, with a new devised peruke that reaches to his sides. In a wretched workhouse age's crown is bare, with a thin few locks just to fence out the cold air. In peace as in war, 'tis our young gallant's pride, to walk each one either streets with a rapier by his side, that none to do them injury may have pretence. Wretched age in poverty must brook offence. There you go. That was a ballad by Charles Lamb. I hope you guys enjoyed that. He didn't seem to be paying too much attention. I think he was just soaking in the choiceness of it. I'm sure that's what you were doing. Anyway, thank you for being my audience today. All you geese, all you grazing geese on the grass. Let's make our own poem. The geese grazed on the grass. Graham fell over on some mud on his arse. Let's just hope that second part of the poem doesn't come true. There we go. Let's walk around now. That's any budding poets out there want to send me a poem to recite on a future one of these walkies, then by all means just send it to me. Plenty of pigeons here, cooing away. Oh, look at them over there. The bush over there is totally covered in little blackbirds who are twitting and... See that top of that bush? It's thick with them. There they go. Kind of makes me wish I knew more ornithological facts, really. There's a good twitter up there. Honking, twittering, cooing. All manner of birdie noises going on here. Swans hiss, don't they? Do you hiss, Mr. Swan? Do you hiss, Mr. Swan? There you go. Another poem. Almost. Sounded poetic to me. A poem about the different noises that birds make. Where was that heron that was here yesterday? Just a lone heron sitting on the wooden fence in the middle of the island there. I'm assuming there must be fish in the pond for a heron, because herons, do they not dine exclusively on fish? I'm not too sure. See, this is where my lack of ornithological knowledge. If any local ornithologists happen to hear this and want to have a talk on my video at some point, all about the birds that we see here on this lake or pond, where I'm not sure if it's a lake or a pond. What's the difference between a lake and a pond other than the spelling? Both bodies of water. I'm assuming a lake is bigger than a pond, I'm sure. But what is there a particular thing that stops it from being a pond and makes it a lake? Is it to do with the volume of water involved or the size area taken up? Who knows? Kind of wonder if this hanging out with the wildlife is kind of taken away from the actual exercise part of my walk. So I'm not walking far enough or fast enough. Does it still count as good exercise when I'm just strolling like this, perambulating in a slow fashion? There's a little coot down there. He's really getting submerged. He's making all bubbles up when he was swimming under. Go under again. Go under again, Mr. Coot. There he is. Ooh, look how far. He must be going. He's getting a little splash up. He must be diving down looking for I don't know, something at the bottom, maybe sticklebacks or something. Who knows? Can't see the heron that was here yesterday. I think it was after I turned my camera off. That's though because the camera ran out of battery yesterday, didn't it? I remember now. That's when I saw the heron, but he doesn't seem to be there now. At least I can't spot him anyway. Him or her. It. Let's give it an it, shall we? I can't spot it. I amused myself then. It was all quiet. It was all quiet. The birds were honking. For a split second, I thought about letting off a massive fart and trying to blame it on a bird. I thought better of it. What kind of crash person do you think I am? Yeah, no, I would have done. Yeah, my girlfriend would have laughed at that if I'd done that. But anyway, I didn't in the end. I thought better of it in the end. There's a woman there perched right on the edge of the fence. Hope she doesn't fall in. At least not unless I've got my camera on her. Oh, let's zoom out again. Woohoo! Not in out. There we go. Try to get past the people before I start filming again. Don't like to get people in. But I know we're in a public place, so I don't know if there's any law against it, but it's just like people don't want to be filmed, do they? I like these ones. I don't know what these ones are. Over there. Kind of like thin, taller geese. What are you guys? I want to know, anyone recognise this bird? Or these birds? They've been over here quite a few times. Kind of like a goose-duck mixture or something. Not even the crows are going for a... Or ravens. I think they're crows. My brother said they were ravens. I'm sure they're crows. But, who are you fellas, huh? Who are you fellas? Oh, I feel like David Attenborough. Birds having a bath. Others grazing the grass. Birds bathing, grass grazing, geese and swans. There you go, that's a very short poem. I couldn't think of any other lines. We'll work on that, eh? Birds bathing, grass grazing, geese and swans. Bird sounds. Yeah, run out of words again. Bird calls. He's alright, good little bath time there, that crow. Oh yeah, he's off. He's like, do you mind trying to have a bath here, cheeky bastard? How dare you? How dare you spy on me on the bath? That's not the only bird I've spied in a bath. Oh wait, no, I haven't. Never would. Even the pigeons, who don't really go into the water much. They're drinking water though. They're looking for something to drink. A beautiful green on these two, are they? Beautiful green round their necks. Very bioluminescent almost, little bits of green around their throats. coots go down deep when they go under. Yeah, oh, he popped up again, but I wasn't on camera when he popped up again. Another one just gone under there. Alright, he's back out again. Ooh, another one just popped out over there. There's big ripples as they go under. Oh, there's a little bit of action there. I was having a Barney, I think. You guys having a Barney? Looks like it. These two look like they're presenting like. And this one's coming to me. Calm down, fellas. Calm down. It ain't worth it, Barry. Leave it, Barry. It ain't worth it. She's a slag anyway. All calm down again now. Sounds like two goose over there having a chat. Hey, Mr. Coot, you coming to say hello? I'm afraid I've done poetry for the day. But look at his feet. He's got funny feet, quite flat. Flat. Very flat feet he's got, like webbed almost, webbed toes. Not in the middle, between the toes, but like his feet kind of look flat and as if they're made for swimming. Which would make sense, seeing as he's a water bird. Or she. I must admit not to. Actually, it could be. No, I don't know. Because I know there's lots of sexual dimorphism in quite a lot of birds. But I don't know if it's only the male coots that put the white bit on their face. I think they're all much of a muchness, maybe. More like peacocks, for example, when you know. You can tell the girls from the boys in the peacock family. Well, I've got nearly half hour here. But oh well, it doesn't really matter. People can watch as much as it if they want to, or as little of it as they want to, you know. Oh, they might be grebes. They don't look like grebes though. Let's have a look. Am I zoomed in too much again? I am, and that's the one that I was looking at a minute ago. It's not, is it? It doesn't look like the same kind of head. Maybe it's just more puffed up in this one here. It could be a grebe. And there's the coot with his little white nose. White beak and shield it's called. Oh, grebes eat mainly fish. Then there's the mallard, most common ducks in the UK. The females are brown with an orange bill, and the males, called drakes, have a dark green head with a yellow bill and grey body. So that's sexual dimorphism. There's the Canada goose. Look at all the little goslings, cute little goslings in that one. And you have the grey heron, most definitely eating a fish. They eat fish, amphibians, and small birds or mammals, the grey heron. Oh, wow. Alright, I think I'll head back home now. Yeah, let's head back home. Cheers for watching, everybody. Don't forget, any requests for particular poems, let me know. If you've written your own poem you want me to recite, go for it. I know you buggers all love the poetry. Chat to you soon.